We want to do a number of things. We certainly want to do our raffles and let everybody know who the winners of that is. But I got to tell you, first of all, let me thank you all for being here tonight. I know it's a weekday night, and it just happened that this was a lot of conflicts that went on with regard to the beach operation and with other kinds of holidays and things. So we had to do it tonight. And I thank Paul and his family for hosting the event. Thank you, Paul and Kim and Lynn. Thank you all very much. Rick.
What's this for?
Sorry, Brett. Thank you, dear. No beer for you. And I'd also like to thank Susan for bringing the lotto basket and cookies. Thank you. I understand that's yes, Ben. Oh, there you go. Sell those tickets. You know, we did this last year for the first time, and I'll be brief so that I don't keep you here any longer than you have to be here, but we did it last time, and how quickly a year goes by, and we're sitting here in another September. We've all had an opportunity, certainly, to spend September 11th the way we all did, in our own individual ways. But 14 years later, you know, this group still remembers. And I'd like you to join me in just a moment of silence for a minute while I read these names. Bruce Bohm, Andrew C. Brunn, William F. Burke, David J. Fontana, Christian H. Maltby, Charles M. Mills, and Thomas A. Palazzo. You know, our lifeguard jobs are classified as seasonal, but our relationships are full-time. They're not only full-time, they're for a lifetime. And we, as we say, are lifeguards for life. Some of us have known each other for 50 years or more. But no matter whether you are a veteran or a first-year lifeguard, you're part of an elite group that always has each other's back. As such, we will never forget our fallen brothers. Last year, we honored the memory, we dedicated our Tunnel to Towers run to the memory of Chad T. Lundwall, FDNY/JBLC, one of our brothers. He was the first name to be added to our Jones Beach Lifeguard t-shirt. This year, we have the honor of dedicating this year's run to First Lieutenant Matthew D. Lynch, USMC JBLC. Certainly somebody who was outstanding in high school, was outstanding in college, and in 1996 we were blessed to have him as a Jones Beach lifeguard. He served 5 years at Jones Beach and distinguished himself there. When he graduated Duke University, he immediately enlisted in the Marines and served 2 tours of duty that were mandatory. And when he found out that his initial crew of buddies were going back, were being redeployed to Iraq, he decided to voluntarily go back and enlist in a 3rd tour. And unfortunately, on October 31st, 2004, he was killed in action in Iraq. So for all that he's accomplished during his life as a man, son, a brother, a student, an athlete, and a Jones Beach lifeguard, we honor him this year. And that's why his name appears on our t-shirt. Woohoo! I'll say this, that morning when you depart your house from wherever direction you're coming from to go to the race that day, I guarantee you if this is the first time you've ever gone and participated in this event, you will never be the same again. And you can turn to anybody who has been part of this in years past and they will tell you the very same thing. It is an emotional event that will certainly capture your heart and your mind, and you will not forget what you will participate in that day. We're going to meet at the IKEA in Brooklyn between 8:15 and 8:30 for a team picture. We want to try to get all of you together and everybody who's there. Those that are here tonight as well as those that couldn't be, but will be there on the 27th. You can park on the Lower East Side in the Wall Street parking lots. There are many of them there, and take a free water taxi over. The last water taxi is 7:30. Or you can opt to take public transportation down into the Red Hook area, or you can drive yourself down. I'm not sure about parking. You'll have to go online. All the information about parking on that side in Brooklyn is online on that CrowdRise website. At the end of the race, when we finish, because some of us will run, many of us will walk. Once you come out of the tunnel, it's not easy to run by what you see when you come out of the tunnel. But after the race is over and you've gone around the Esplanade, through the finish line, you come down to the party area where there'll be free food. Again, you have to have a bib. You have to be fully registered to get in this year. But when you turn into the area where the food and the entertainment will be, you look straight ahead of you and you'll see the stage. We will reconvene at the TV monitor closest to the stage on the left side. That TV monitor on the left side. That's where we'll reconvene. It just happens to be the place where they sell the beer, so that works out pretty good. That's at $5 a beer. But the food and the beer is all there, and we certainly look forward to seeing you all there. And I do appreciate you. We all appreciate you coming out tonight. I know it's not easy to get out on a weekday night. Thank you all very much.
In the IKEA parking lot, we're going to try to meet you in the picture.
Oh yes. In the IKEA parking lot, you will see in the front of the IKEA building, there are flagpoles. We will meet by the flagpoles. That's where we met the last couple of years, and it seems to work out very well. Last year they had a bomb scare there, kind of rearranged things a little bit for us. Hopefully everything goes smoothly this year, and we're all set and we can take care. And once we take that picture, then we'll walk in mass over to the start line, and those runners can go ahead and do what they want to do as far as running, and the walkers can wear the blue shirts. And we wear these shirts. Now many people wear their board pants or whatever, but that's okay. The shirts are the key thing, so we all show our solidarity, as the Jones Beach Lifeguard Corps. Yeah. And before you leave, if everybody had signed in so that we can get your email address, that will give us an email bank for any future communication that we need to have with you between now and the race, or in the future race itself. Always the last September, always the last Sunday in September. And it looks to me like we have raised over $1,500 here tonight. We still have t-shirts, Christmas presents, shirts for others who want to compete, shirts for others who don't want to compete, but would love to have a Jones Beach Lifeguard shirt. In any case, let's start with the lotto. If we start with the lotto drawing, these are the tickets. I don't want to draw. Let's get somebody up. Let's get somebody who is not affiliated.
Sue, a non-lifeguard, Sue.
The feed is not a lifeguard, really.
What?
What?
What?